first day. Adventus. Why did I leave my door open? Seems weird. I don't know, if I was in an inn...
Such horrid dreams.
I'd leave my door closed. I'd close my door and lock it. And look, my candle's all burnt out and everything. Now I need a new candle.
Bolted from the inside, just as I left it last night.
Oh. Oh! I didn't leave my door open.
I must have dreamt of that wretched-looking cat. I must say I'm relieved. Right then. Let's see if I can track down the elusive Leonard Shoulder. I'm rather anxious to get to this barrow. I also wonder what happened to Mr. Tillett.
I did leave my candle going, though.
The candle has melted. It's not much use anymore. Perhaps Mr. Kemp will replace it this evening.
I left my candle on.
Good morning, Miss Bateman.
Good day, Stanley.
I want my food. Give me my food.
Did you sleep well, Miss Bateman?
Not really. I have the rather queer recollection of a cat entering my room last night.
A cat, you say?
Yes, an odd-looking grey one. I must have been dreaming, as I locked the door and windows before I went to sleep. I saw a similar cat in the lavatories while searching for Mr. Tillett.
Ah, Herbert. Oh, he's a harmless thing. He comes in now and then searching for scraps.
Herbert.
Indeed. Seeing him in the lavatories must have conjured up the strange dream.
The mind is capable of manifesting frightful things, Miss Bateman. I'm happy to report the rain of yesterday has lifted. It's a clear morning outside. Crisp. I've prepared a room for your assistant. What time will he be arriving today?
His train will get in around midday. Kenneth will also be bringing my excavation equipment.
Oh, aye. What does that entail?
Picks, shovels, buckets, lighting and such. He usually packs it in a large crate. Come to think of it, I'll need somewhere to store it.
You're welcome to use the alley behind the inn for any such bulky items.
Is it safe to do such a thing? My equipment is valuable.
Is it safe to do such a thing?
I can assure you the local folk are not thieves, Miss Bateman.
That's not what I...
Now, say nothing more of it.
Thank you, Stanley.
I'll let you get on with your day.
I'll be back with my assistant when he arrives.
I wonder how many of these choices mean anything.
Yes?
I've something I wish to get off my chest, as it were.
Uh-oh.
I've been tossing and turning all night, Miss Bateman. I feel rotten, I really do.
What on earth are you talking about?
As you know, I like to run an honest establishment. And well, I have not been honest with you, lass.
Does he know what Hobbs Barrow is?
Know Hobbs Barrow.
He does.
You do?
I do. Many here do. There are stories tied to that place, you know. If I've learned anything in this life, it's that some stones are best left unturned. Old Leonard Shoulder is someone to be wary of too. I can't tell you what to do, lass, but you'd best avoid him.
Hey, please tell me more.
Why lie to me about Hobbs Barrow?
I know, lass, I know. I feel dreadful.
But why? What are these stories you speak of?
I really can't tell you more. If you insist on visiting that place, you'll have to seek out Mr. Shoulder. He brought you here.
Damn it.
He should be the one to tell you.
I must say, Mr. Kemp, this is all quite puzzling. I've never let local superstitions stop me in the past. I pride myself on being a woman of logic and reason. I have no time to waste on such matters.
As I say, seek out Mr. Shoulder. He can
Wait.
tell you more.
I thought you told me to avoid Mr. Shoulder.
Why must I be wary of Mr. Shoulder?
The man has a certain reputation.
For what?
You've seen it already. Were he here to meet you last night?
No.
Precisely. A man not to be trusted.
Where is Hobbs Barrow?
I don't know. I say that on my mother's grave, Miss Bateman.
I now find that hard to believe.
The moors are vast, lass. I'd tend not to go wandering out there. A grown man could lose himself and not be seen again.
Where does Mr. Shoulder live?
I can't say for sure. As I think I told you last night, he's a quiet man and keeps to himself. He only comes in here to collect his post. Leads me to believe he lives a fair distance away. Certainly not in the village itself.
Might someone around Bewley be able to help me find him?
You could ask around. As I say, lass, Bewley folk mean well. Don't forget that.
I shall return later.
Good day to you, lass.
That's what they say about people who don't mean well. You know that?
It seems I may be fighting a battle against some sort of local superstition. Is there a single Barrow in England that doesn't have some ghastly tale attached to it? Hogwash. All of it.
Hog.
I have a few hours until Kenneth arrives. I should use this time to find Mr. Shoulder.
Map unlocked. Oh, that's not really... I mean, I guess it's kind of a map, but not really. Hey, here's some dude.
Hello? Do you know a man named Leonard Shoulder?
I don't know out about no Leonard Shoulder.
What can you tell me about Hobbs Barrow?
Not to be found digging around in those things.
You know of local barrows, then?
Don't concern yourself.
Goodbye.
Ta-ra.
Some rando dude. Alright. Hey.
Good day.
Hello, miss.
Do you know a man named Leonard Shoulder?
You know anything about
No.
voodoo?
Are you sure?
Yes.
Goodbye.
Bye, miss.
I don't think anyone...
No one's home. Wait, what? Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. What's this?
I don't think anyone is home. Royal Mail, Postmaster's Residence. This must be the local post office.
Reminds me of the post office from Gabriel Knight. What's this? It says, I think it says shoes.
No one here.
Look at the background. The background moves as we move, like very, it's very weird. It's very weird and jarring movement, but it does move.
Hello. Good day. Would you like to buy one of these cakes, pet?
What kind of cakes do you have?
I have some lovely Bakewell puddings. The sweetest marriage of almond and jam. I can tell you're not from around here, because if you were, you would know about my Bakewell puddings. They are quite famous.
Alas, I'm not carrying any money with me.
That's unfortunate, pet. I'm sorry. I can't give them away for free. The money goes to the church, you see, and one cannot shirk one's duty
Tweety
to the
Bird's
church.
owner. Nice.
I understand. Do you know a local man called Leonard Shoulder?
Yes, I know Leonard. What business do you have with him?
It's a long story, but I'm trying to find where he lives.
I'm afraid I don't know, dear. Father Roach has access to the parish register. He might be able to help you.
Your cakes look delicious.
I can assure you they are. You'll not find better in the entire county.
What do you know of Hobbs Barrow?
Hobbs what?
Hobbs Barrow, a local burial mound.
The only place of burial I know about and care for is in this very churchyard.
Thank you for your time.
I see
Lord be with
I see a trowel. I was about to say
Excuse
a spatula.
me, do you think anyone would mind if I borrowed this trowel?
You help yourself, dear. Father Roach won't mind lending it. Just be sure to put it back when you're finished.
Of course, thank
No
you.
deal.
It is more blessed to give than to receive.
No deal. I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it. I'm not giving it back. You'll never catch me. Never.
Goodness me, look at these box pews. I've never seen any as tall as that before. Most unusual architecture, even for the Normans. Someone has left a necklace hanging here. A silver cross. Sterling by the look of it.
It's mine now.
Maybe I can reunite it with its owner. I've no time for such things.
No.
I've no time for...
Looks like whoever... Looks like this place is just empty.
The flowers have long since dried out. I don't want them.
But if they weren't, I'd just take them. Because that's the kind of person I am.
It's locked.
Well, where is this Father Roach?
Hello?
Good day.
Where can I find Father Roach?
At this time of day, he'll be taking his exercise in Herne Wood, to the west of the village.
Thank you. I'll go find him.
Be sure to listen out for his merry whistling. Such a jolly man.
What can you tell me about Father Roach?
He is a lovely man and an exemplary servant of the Lord. He's been the vicar of St. Edmund's for many years.
Thank you for your...
Lord be...
In memory of George Paxton.
Okay, cool. West of the village. So let's go west, which I assume is this way. And maybe we'll find him. West. We're just... I hear whistling. Hey, there he is. That was easy. Okay. You okay, dude? He didn't look okay. Like, he looks like the opposite. Oh, man.
Very sorry. Oh, the shame. This malaise will not pass. Oh, the nausea. I need your help, young lady.
Tell me what you need.
Let the blood from my arm.
Excuse me?
Cut me. I beg you.
I don't have a knife. Oh, wait, I have this.
The trowel's blade is dull and rusted. I need something that will provide a cleaner cut.
Wait, what's this?
Ouch! The broken lens is extremely sharp.
Well, there we go.
Ouch! The broken lens...
Okay. Well,
Perhaps I shouldn't risk soiling this glove until I find...
okay, pick it up with the trowel.
I don't think that will help me pick up...
I disagree.
This handkerchief was a gift from my mother. I hope she will understand. This should work. Are you sure you want me to do this?
Yes, it will cure me of my ills.
I shall do as you ask, Father.
Thank the Lord for my spare pair. God bless you.
Oh,
I
yeah.
already feel quite better.
I'm glad, Father.
The rapid healing properties of bloodletting cannot be overstated. I'm Frederick Roach, vicar of St. Edmund's Church.
My name is Thomasina Bateman. It's a pleasure to meet you. Are you feeling better?
Yes, thank you.
What ails you, Father Roach?
Good.
I just ate a rotten berry, that's all. I like to pick blackberries
He's
for my supper,
lying.
you see. They are quite delicious, as long as you mind the bramble. My apologies again. I wish we had met in different circumstances.
He's lying. He's lying. It was an obvious lie. He had to think of a lie.
Are you from Bewley originally?
I was born in our very own St. Edmund's. It's quite the story.
Do tell.
My mother was sheltering there as a frightful tempest raged. And lo, did her waters break right there and then in that pew.
One could say that you were born into your role, Father.
Indeed. When my mother told me the story as a young boy, I knew that this was my calling.
I'm looking for Mr. Leonard Shoulder.
Oh, yes? Are you a relative?
No, it's a long story, but he invited me to Bewley.
And he didn't tell you his address?
He was to meet me last night at the Plough and Furrow, but he never came.
I see. Well, let me welcome you to Bewley on his behalf.
Thank you, Father. Do you know where Mr. Shoulder lives?
Let me think. It's been many moons since I've paid him a visit.
Perhaps you could allow me to take a look at the parish register.
No need. I remember it now. A fair hike across the moors.
Could you please give me directions?
I'll take you there myself. It's the least I can do after you aided me so.
Capital. Thank you.
Just let
Capital.
me know when you're ready to pay him a visit. I'll be resting here for the time being.
What do you know of Hobbs Barrow?
I can't say I've heard of it.
It's supposedly a famous local landmark.
I'm afraid I know nothing about it.
I'm ready to go to Mr.
Yeah,
Shoulder's
we don't
house.
need to chit
Excellent.
chat.
I
Let's
feel
go.
the fresh air will do me well. Follow me.
Enough chit chat. Let's go. Let's go. This is the way back to the church.
Good morning, Father.
Good morning, Mrs. Duplancy. Mrs. Duplancy, this is Thomasina Bateman, a visitor to our parish.
We've already had the pleasure of meeting, Father.
Excellent. Miss Bateman, don't hesitate to try one of Mrs. Duplancy's wonderful cakes.
Yes, I've heard about her famous Bakewell puddings.
I'll be here all day, young lady. But remember, once they're gone, they're gone. Those little whelps have already gobbled up all the gingerbread.
You are doing God's work, Mrs. Duplancy.
He smiles upon us, Father.
Miss Bateman, if you'd like to follow me.
That's what I was doing. It's a crow.
Let's talk of graves, of worms, and epitaphs. Make dust our paper, and with rainy eyes, write sorrow on the bosom of the earth. Let's choose executors, and talk of wills.
Shakespeare?
Quite. Which play?
Richard II?
Correct. You are well read, Miss Bateman. Studying the work of the bard is one of my favorite pastimes. Follow me.
That was a guess. I did not know the answer to that. It's a bench.
Behold, the vast expanse of God's creation. The moors extend as far as the mortal eye can see. Beautiful, is it not?
Indeed, the moors are beautiful.
Hey,
The beauty
Gregory.
of God's creation is that it takes so many forms.
Don't call it in.
How
Hey,
can
Duck
one take in
Donuts.
such a view and not have faith? Some look at these moors
An average
and
goon.
think this a
And
godless
Skyrim World.
land. But I tell you, he is
And
found in
canon.
all domains. The Lord's work is all about us. Tell me, Miss Bateman, do you believe in God?
I was brought up Anglican. The church was an important part of my early life, Father Roach. But what happened to my father eventually made me question things.
If you don't mind me asking, my child, what happened to your father?
He had an accident when I was very young.
Oh, I get a flashback. I guess, maybe. I
Come
don't
along
know.
now, Thomasina. Let's get out of the rain. Remember what I told you, all right? Be a good girl. People are unwell here. They don't want to hear you running about making noise. Understood?
Yes, Mother.
Good. And don't annoy the nurses.
I promise I won't.
Good. Now, let's see your father.
And by I promise I won't, I mean I will.
Daddy, wake up! Daddy, wake up! Daddy, wake up! Mummy? Mummy?
This isn't helping.
Good evening, Mr. Bateman. Hello, little one. You must be Thomasina?
Yes.
My name is Nurse Blaketon. I just need to talk to your mummy for a little bit. I'm sorry to disturb you, Mrs. Bateman. Mrs. Bateman?
Will he ever talk again, Nurse Blaketon?
The doctor is uncertain, Mrs. Bateman. There is the possibility that Mr. Bateman won't regain any movement at all. But we will do our utmost to look after Mr. Bateman here at Ticehurst, ma'am. He will have a nurse by his side at all times, I can assure you.
Oh no, I'm sad. Okay.
What sort of god would allow this fate to befall such a kind and honest man?
I'm sorry to hear this. God moves in mysterious ways, but he loves us all. Come along now.
What? Just take me to the house. Stop stopping
Hello.
every screen.
She scampered off in a hurry. Who was that?
Some primitive folk make their home out on the moors. I suggest you keep your wits about you when you are exploring, and don't stray too far from Bewley.
I see. How much farther to Mr. Shoulder's house?
Primitive.
Still
folks.
quite
What's
a
that
walk,
supposed
I'm
to
afraid.
mean?
But we'll get to him soon enough. Now then, take a look at this. Legend has it that this cairn has stood here for over 1,000 years.
How remarkable.
The Devil's Toe.
I beg your pardon?
That's what it's called. The Devil's Toe.
Oh, I see.
Come now.
Let's
Onward.
push it. Let's knock it over.
We walked and walked across that vast, featureless landscape. All the while, Father Roach was whistling away merrily. Just as I had begun to wonder if we were hopelessly lost, a building emerged from the mist. Mr. Shoulder's cottage.
Think he's gonna be alive or dead
Here we are, Miss Bateman.
or a cat?
Unless my memory fails me completely, this is Mr. Leonard Shoulder's house.
Thank you for your help, Father Roach.
Now, no need to thank me after your providential assistance today. However, I have something to ask you.
No.
Please don't tell Mrs. de Plancy about my little scene in the woods. She will only fret. The poor dear woman has enough on her mind as it is.
I shan't mention it.
Thank you.
Shan't.
You better see if Mr. Shoulder is in.
Game saved.
Mr. Shoulder? Is Thomasina Bateman here? I'm here in Bewley as discussed.
Maybe try again. His hearing probably isn't the best at his age.
Mr. Shoulder, are you home?
He's probably dead.
It appears Mr. Shoulder is not at home. Curses.
He could be dead.
Perhaps you could try the handle.
It's locked.
No sign of life.
None. The window is nice and clean. The dwelling is by no means abandoned. I can't see how that will help. This key doesn't fit.
I didn't think so. Let's go this way. It's over here.
Slightly damp.
I have a similar one myself. So very warm.
That glove looks familiar. I wonder if it matches the glove I found behind the plough and furrow. The gloves are a pair. Does this mean Mr. Shoulder was in the alley last night? Why didn't he come inside to see me?
Perhaps he's gone for a stroll.
Possibly.
I'd suggest you call back later, my child. I myself must make my way back home. I have some matters to attend to at the church.
Seems
Shall I accompany you back to
suspicious.
Bewley?
No, you go ahead, Father. Thank you.
As you wish. Farewell, Miss Bateman. I hope Mr. Shoulder finds his way to you.
Thank you for your help,
It's
Father
true. He
Roach.
could be not at
My
home and
pleasure.
dead.
Parting is such sweet sorrow.
Romeo and Juliet.
Correct? That I shall say good night till it be morrow. Lord be with you.
I got both of those.
Well, Mr. Shoulder, you've brought me to Bewley, and now you're nowhere to be found.
You keep waiting for something to scare you.
I've no desire to lug a block of wood about the countryside. You're a sweet little thing, aren't you?
We have a chicken! We have a chicken.
He looks much too unruly to...
I can pick up the chickens.
You're a sweet little thing, aren't you? No sign of any movement. A carved stone has been affixed to the door. I think it depicts a crescent moon. It's bolted onto the door itself. I can't remove it.
Trying to take his thing? Let's try and trowel it.
That is not coming off.
Okay. That's a no-go. Alright, I don't think we can do anything here.
The window is much too high up to... No
Does this
sign of any
game, I
movement.
don't know if this game has jump scares or not. It's like a horror, it's in the horror genre, but I'm not sure if it has any jump scares.
As I trudged back
Chickens.
to Bewley across those cold moors, I made a new resolution. I would find Hobbs Barrow myself, with or without Mr. Shoulder. The train! That must be Kenneth. I should go and meet him at the station.
Really? I'm gonna walk the... It's Crow. I kind of want to go that way, but I'm not going to yet. I still don't have money to buy a cake. At least it's not raining today.
Where is Kenneth?
Is that that dude?
He was supposed to wait for me at the station. Mr. Tillett, where did you go last night?
Have we met?
Last night at the Plough and Furrow.
Oh, Miss Bateman. I were blind drunk last night and woke up with a stinking headache.
You still smell like a brewery.
I'm sorry.
You went to use the lavatory and never came back, Mr. Tillett. I searched everywhere for you.
I think I remember you bought me a drink. Then it's all a blur. I woke up in my bed this morning with my wife sour at me for waking her at some ungodly hour.
About last night. What were you going to tell me about Leonard Shoulder?
Who?
Leonard Shoulder. You told me you knew him. And promised to tell me more if I bought you a drink. Which I did. So what were you going to tell me?
I don't really know the old bugger.
But you said you did.
Oh, aye. No, I know naught about him. No, naught about Leonard Shoulder.
If you say so. Perhaps I am mistaken.
I say a lot of things when I've got the drink in me. I probably just wanted you to buy me an ale.
I believe that.
Even if that's the case, it doesn't explain your disappearance.
Aye. I don't remember out.
I'm looking for my assistant, Kenneth.
Oh, aye.
His train has arrived.
Not a single soul disembarked the last train, Miss Bateman.
Impossible. Was that not the midday train from London by way of Derby?
Aye, it were. Mr. Price were here, unloaded a few crates.
But no Kenneth.
Not a soul. Hold on. One of them crates had your name on it, Miss Bateman. A great big one it were, with...
A red ribbon.
Aye.
What is Kenneth playing at, sending my equipment but not himself? Curses.
I hope he sent me money.
Where is my crate now?
Mr. Price took away all the crates on his cart.
Who?
Mr. Price, he's the postmaster.
Where can I find Mr. Price?
He lives above the storeroom, just north of the Plough and Furrow.
Yeah, I know where that is.
You'll see it. There's a Royal Mail plaque on the wall.
Thank you. I'm looking for Hobbs Barrow.
Hobbs Barrow.
It's why Leonard Shoulder invited me to Bewley. He thought I might like to excavate it.
Oh, aye. I heard about a Hobbs Barrow somewhere out there. There's some old stories around it.
What stories?
Yeah. What stories?
I can't remember.
Mr. Tillett, please. This is important.
I'm awfully sorry, Miss Bateman. I'll try to remember. If he invited you here, then I'm sure Mr. Shoulder will tell you all about it.
That's if I ever get to meet him.
I'm sure you will.
Farewell for now.
Ta-ra!
Well, this is a wasted trip. Hey, look, we can hit map. We can hit map and go back to the square. See, and we don't have to walk there. Look at that. Fast travel. Oh, yeah.
That must be the postmaster's storeroom. Hello.
Good day. I haven't seen you in Bewley before.
I'm just visiting.
Lovely. It's nice to see a new face. We don't get many visitors. My name's Henry. Henry Long.
Nice to meet you, Henry. Thomasina Bateman.
Hey, somebody who's friendly.
Wonderful. What a treat.
Do you know a man named Leonard Shoulder?
Aye. Funny old fellow. I hear he lives way out on the moors somewhere.
Have you seen him recently?
No, not for a long while now that you mention it. Why do you ask?
It's a long story, but I was to meet him in Bewley. He invited me here.
Well, I must thank him when I see him for inviting such an enchanting young woman.
You flatter me, Mr. Long. I'm looking for Hob's Barrow.
One of those old burial hills.
Yes. Do you know where it is?
Believe it or not, I haven't set foot on the moor since I were a child.
I believe it.
Why is that?
I've got all I need right here in Bewley. And we are all truly blessed with the railway station, which brings us lovely new faces.
I'm looking for Mr. Price, the postmaster.
Oh, Mr. Price, my lovely neighbour. I'm afraid you've just missed him.
Curses.
I saw him wheeling a large crate into his storeroom just there.
It must be mine. I really need it.
Have a look through the window to see if it's yours.
Where did Mr. Price go?
I don't know. The man were in a hurry. I know he has family in Bakewell.
That's miles away. Did he leave by foot?
No, by horse. He must be a few miles down the road by now.
Curses.
Curses.
When will Mr. Price be back?
He didn't say. Could be tonight, could be a few days.
How infuriating.
I told him I'd keep watch of his storeroom, and I'm a man of my word, Miss Bateman. I shall not budge from this spot.
Goodbye.
Don't be a
There's my crate. Kenneth always ties a red ribbon to it. I can see an envelope tucked behind the ribbon. Perhaps it can help explain Kenneth's absence. I'm going to have to get in there. Hello.
Good day.
Oh.
Goodbye.
Don't be a
Oh no. I gotta figure out how to get him out of the way. Alright. Well.
Hello.
Yes?
My name is Thomasina. What's yours?
Douglas?
It's a pleasure to meet you, Douglas. That's a great sword technique you have.
Thanks, miss. Mr. Crozier's gonna make me a real one when I turn 12. I'm preparing myself to fight the lantern worm.
What is the lantern worm?
It's gonna come back and get us all. John Lantern thought he killed it at the River Ware, but my father told me it still lives. We must all be prepared.
The lantern worm isn't real, Douglas. Father just told you that to get you out of his hair.
Not true. I saw it slithering out by the beck. Like a giant eel it were. I ran home so fast I thought I would fly.
Sorry, miss. My brother has a vivid imagination.
Children often do at his age.
I'll keep training. You will all thank me when I thrust my sword deep into its fat belly.
Douglas, this lady doesn't want to hear your nonsense.
Yeah, give me your
Goodbye.
damn
Goodbye,
sword,
miss.
kid. I want it for no reason. Oh, he's gone. Well, we have to now figure out how to get in the post office. Let's check our to-do list. It says locate a way into the postmaster storeroom, locate Hob's Barrow, and explore Bewley. Okay, got it. Well, let's knock on these doors again, because maybe people will answer them now. But I somehow doubt it.
I don't think anyone... I don't think anyone... The bucket is rusty and full of holes. This must belong to someone. I should leave it alone.
I can't yoink a whole cart. But hey, there's somebody.
Good day.
Yes?
My name is Thomasina.
George Crozier. Can I help you?
Do you know a man by the name of Leonard Shoulder?
Oh, aye. Old Leonard.
Have you seen him recently?
No, not recently.
Do you know where he lives?
Why all these questions, lass?
I need to speak with him. He invited me to Bewley.
Oh, he'll turn up. I've seen him in the plough and furrow from time to time.
But do you know where he lives? I need to find him.
I believe he lives somewhere out on the moors. Can't tell you out more than that.
I already know where he lives.
Thank you, Mr. Crozier. Do you know of a local landmark named Hobbs Barrow?
There's a fair many barrows found out on the moors, lass. Too many to put a name to. Not a soul in Bewley pays them any mind.
What can you tell me about Bewley?
We don't get many visitors here, outside of market days. But there's plenty of work for the village blacksmith. Where are you from, then?
I arrived yesterday on the train from London, by way of Derby.
Oh, aye. I've heard about London.
What have you heard?
Plenty of factories there.
Yes, indeed. The city is always changing and moving forward.
Too busy for me, though, lass. I prefer a quieter pace. Aye.
When do market days run in Bewley?
Once or twice a month. The next one is tomorrow.
How delightful.
Ooh.
Unless your vice is cabbages, there'll be naught to interest a young lady.
I don't mind a cabbage.
Then you're in luck.
Yes, cabbages.
How is business faring?
I do an honest trade. There'll always be horses needing shoes and farmers needing tools. You let me know if you need out made or mended. I'll do you a fair price.
Thank you, Mr. Crozier. Are you a Bewley native, Mr. Crozier?
Aye, born and bred. That's where my father's forge before mine.
Thanks for your time.
Aye, speak to you later.
Later, nerd.
Hello.
Good day.
You seem in a good mood, Mr. Long.
It's just lovely to see a new face. Where are you from, Miss Bateman?
Originally, a small town on the outskirts of Derby, Mr. Long, though I currently reside in London.
London? I've never met anyone from London. How very exciting. Have you lived there a long time?
It's been quite a few years now, yes.
I've heard that the air there is so heavy with smoke, it makes it hard to breathe. Is that true?
Some days.
Oh, you must miss the fresh northern air. Well, you've got that in Bewley. No factories out here. Such things are a blight on his creation. I were born in this very home I stand in front of. Bewley is in my blood. Why would I ever want to leave? Especially now I can meet new folk thanks to the railway line.
Your opinion of the railway station differs widely from your fellow townsfolk, Mr. Long.
That's true.
I've not met anyone particularly keen on it.
That railway line is the start of a new era for Bewley. Mark my words. There's much to protect here, but we need new blood. I hope that some of you visitors will actually stay here permanently.
Why is that?
So I have new friends to talk to. Some people here don't want any new friends. Cyril Farnaby, the miserable old sod, is the worst offender.
Yeah, she's a jerk.
I've had the pleasure of meeting Cyril. He really dislikes the railway station.
Oh, that old guy.
Absolutely miserable he is. I've
I
tried
said
to convince
she,
him
I
many
mean
times
he.
that the station will help Bewley. He just doesn't understand.
I met him last night in the Plough and Furrow.
Aye, the scene of our many debates. Blimey. I could go for an ale right now, actually.
Can I buy you a drink?
Really?
No. Wait. Do you think Mr. Kemp will let me open a tap?
Perhaps. You could always ask him. I shouldn't leave anyway. Mr. Price is relying on me to keep watch of his storeroom.
Goodbye.
Don't be a stranger.
Well, there you go. There's my inn. As you could say, he wants a drink. Oh, he's back.
My assistant has not arrived as planned.
Oh, is everything all right?
I'm not entirely sure.
Am I to keep a room for him just in case?
If you could hold it for one more night, Mr. Kemp.
As you wish.
I'm sorry to ask this, Mr. Kemp, but could I please open a tab?
Still not in your purse?
I'm afraid not. My assistant hasn't arrived as planned, so I find myself in a bind. He must have put the money in my crate, which is currently being held in Mr. Price's storeroom.
Well, as you know, I run an honest establishment here, and I do trust you. So yes, I'll open an account for you, to be settled at the end of your stay.
Of course. Thank you, Mr. Kemp.
Now then, I'll be needing something of value as a deposit.
I thought you said you trusted me.
Aye, it's not personal, lass. One can never be too cautious.
How can I open a tab?
Leave me an item. I'll give it back to you when it will be time.
Goodbye.
See you soon.
Would be a valuable item. I don't have. Oh, this is valuable.
Will you accept this silver cross pendant as a deposit?
Can I take a closer look at it? Aye, silver. That'll do.
Thank you, Mr. Kemp.
It's
Can
not
I
even
get you something to
mine.
drink?
Not right now, Mr. Kemp.
As you were.
It's not even mine. Nice. I'll just keep somebody else's, use somebody else's. I don't even care about it. I can not pay my tab all I want.
Hello?
Good day.
Can I buy you a drink, Henry?
Really?
Really? We can talk more at the inn.
But I told Mr. Price I'd keep watch of his storeroom.
Doors have locks for this very reason.
You're right. One drink won't take long. I shall take you up on your offer, Miss Bateman.
Let us make our way.
The rocket weren't Stevenson's only design, you know. Before that, there were the Blucher and the Locomotion. But my favourite would have to be the Lancashire Witch. I believe he built that in 1828. In Newcastle, of course. Well, that's me. I better be off.
Wait!
Ta-ra, Miss Bateman.
I couldn't even get a word in.
He likes a good chinwag, our Henry.
He certainly does.
Okay.
Hello? Goodbye.
Ta-ra.
The postmaster isn't home.
But my crate is in there.
You'll have to wait for Mr. Price to get back.
Hello?
Good day.
Goodbye.
Don't be a...
I feel like I need to get I need to get something to help me or something. Like that's what I feel like I need somebody to help me do this. So while he's distracted, somebody gets the crate for me. That's what I feel like I need to do.
I'd rather not go into the...
But who would help me? I doubt this guy at the bar would help me. He seems to
Good
be
day,
a
sir.
permanent fixture. And he goes, eh. Hey, look, that's the same plate I have in my room. What do you know? Wow, amazing. That's amazing.
Hello? Father Roach asked... Tell me about yourself, Mrs. Duplancy.
About me? What would you possibly want to know about me?
I...
I've been attending St. Edmund's Church my whole life. I always want to help where I can, so I sell my baked goods and all the proceeds go to its upkeep. This place means so much to me.
Thank you for your
Lord be...
Okay. I don't think that there's still nothing in here. This door's open now.
It's locked.
Is his puke still there? You think his puke still there? It's not. His puke is not still there.
I've no desire to go rooting about in there.
I shall see you later this evening, gents. Well, I say. Greetings, my dear.
Hello, sir.
A pause on your beauty, for I shall see you again soon.
Wait! Some nerve.
He disappeared like a ghost!
Lady, you're blushing.
I most certainly am not.
Sorry, lass. No way through here today.
Says who?
Lord Panswick. Now get back before you find yourself under a falling tree.
Who is Lord Panswick?
Our governor.
He's the governor of the whole town.
All right, Owen, back to work now.
He lives in Bewley.
Aye, not far away. But his lordship doesn't like questions. Or visitors. Now please leave us to our work.
Thanks for your time.
We'll be done by tomorrow morning.
Alright, this area is closed for now, so we're limited in where we can go. So that's cool.
Good day, little one. What's your name?
Wally took Myrtle.
Pardon?
He took her and ran off. I hate him.
Is Myrtle one of your dolls?
Yes, my favourite. Mummy made her for me. She's so beautiful. Wally is the worst brother in the whole world.
I'm sorry to hear that. What is your name, little one?
Jane.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Jane. My name is Thomasina. This is a lovely little beck.
It's where we get our water, miss. It's good for drinking and cleaning.
Your dolls look lovely, Jane.
Thank you, miss. I love them very much. Today was their bath day.
Have you heard of a place called Hobb's Barrow?
I have, yes.
You have?
We aren't supposed to talk about it.
Why not?
Would you like to go there?
Yes, I would very much like to.
I'll tell you where it is if you find Myrtle for me.
You will?
Yes! But don't tell anyone about it or I'll be told off.
I promise.
Please find Myrtle first. I miss her.
I will. Goodbye.
Bye, miss. Hey! Stay away from that! It's bad luck to touch Shaman's horn. I'm serious.
Fine.
It's a shrubbery.
The delicate flowers smell rather sweet.
Did I yoink a flower? No.
No, that won't.
I mean, it would work. I'm just not refusing. I'm refusing to do it. Okay. Who is... There's only one kid around that I know of that has the doll, and it's that one kid that has the sword.
Hello?
Yes?
Mr. Crozier shouldn't be promising such things. Don't you think 12 years of age is a little young for a real sword?
I'll be a master master swordsman by then.
What do you know about Lord Panswick?
He gave me some sweets once. My friend says that Lord Panswick has special trees at his manor that grow sweets on their branches. Do you think that's true, miss?
I think that's very unlikely.
Maybe they grow apples.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, miss.
Who had? Man. Find Jane's ragdoll. Who would have stolen it?
Good day.
Yes?
What can you tell me of Lord Panswick?
His lordship commands much respect around here, lass. Keeps me busy with work. Why do you ask?
Just curious. Thanks for your time.
'Cause he's a jerk.
Aye. Speak to you later.
I like to know more about jerks. That's why. So that's this guy.
Hello.
Good day.
Goodbye.
Don't
No, I
be
don't
a
want
stranger.
that. Let's talk to this guy.
What can you tell me about Lord Panswick?
A most charming man, Miss Bateman. He looks after us here, a good
He's a
fellow.
jerk.
Where does he live?
Panswick Manor, on the moors. No visitors allowed. His lordship likes his privacy.
Henry Long can talk, can't he?
He's a colourful character. The man drinks like a fish.
He certainly does.
I've seen him drink this place dry and still be up to tend his garden at sunrise. The man can truly hold his ale.
I found Mr. Shoulders home, thanks to the help of Father Roach.
Wonderful. So you've met our vicar then?
Yes, I did. An interesting character.
Indeed. So, did old Leonard apologise for his absence?
Not quite. He wasn't home.
What is that man playing at?
You tell me. I've decided to find Hobbs Barrow without Mr. Shoulders' aid.
Are you sure that's a wise idea, lass?
What other choice do I have? I have a feeling he is avoiding me. Do you know where I can find the barrow?
No, sorry. I say that on my mother's grave, miss.
Goodbye.
See you soon.
You already told me that. I don't think
I must say,
I can't go in there.
I've no use for ashes. The poor thing.
Okay. So basically, I can get him to drink as much as I want, and he will never get drunk enough for him to go to sleep. So
The window box is well out of reach. Hello? What can you tell me about Lord Panswick?
Naught to say, except don't be sniffing around his lordship's manor. You'll end up with a round of shot in you.
I beg your pardon?
You heard me. Just mind your own business around here.
Goodbye.
Ta-ra.
oh, he probably has the doll. This kid.
Hello there. My name's Thomasina.
Yeah?
What's yours?
Wally?
Jane tells me you've taken Myrtle away.
And what if I did?
That's a bit mean, don't you think?
She kicked me! Look at this bruise on my leg!
Oh.
That does look quite bad. Why did she kick you?
Because she's a little goblin. You don't know what she can be like. Besides, Myrtle is gone now. I've given her to the fair fowl teacher.
Who are the fair folk?
The little people of the moors. I gave Myrtle to them.
Little people? You don't mean fairies, do you?
We call them fair folk round here.
Wally, there is no such thing as fairies.
It's two, and I gave them a doll.
Where can I find these fair folk?
Follow the tinkle of their tiny bells. I hear them when the wind dies. They dance around their little house.
But where is this little house?
Just listen for the bells, you'll find it. Don't think about bringing that door back. That'll just bring bad luck for all of us.
Have you heard of a place called
Maybe
Hobbs
he can bring
Barrow?
it to us.
No,
What do you know about Lord Panswick?
I heard he owns the whole county.
Have you met him?
No, he lives out on the moors somewhere. But everyone does what he tells them to.
Why's that?
Because he has a lot of money.
Do you know a man called Leonard Shoulder?
No.
Goodbye.
You know anything about voodoo, kid?
The road disappears over the horizon. I see nothing but moorland.
Okay, I guess I can't do that.
Nobody home.
Well, that's the same
The
out
road-
here. Okay, so I can't go that way. I cannot go that way. Let's try going back to, I guess, his cottage and see if anything's different. Which I doubt anything will be different, but we can always try.
I've come a long way to please open the door.
Nope. Okay.
What a peculiar name, the Devil's Toe. I can't quite see the resemblance myself.
Okay, well. Maybe we can dig in it. Let's try digging. Let's try doing some digging.
I don't wish to dig it up.
Except that I do.